Welcome to episode 45 of the Ben Briggs podcast. I am Ben Briggs. It's Tuesday, people. Tuesday, the 8th of October? Question mark? Yeah, Tuesday, the 8th of October, 2019. And we are back with another episode. A little bit... Not a great start, that was it? Fucking hell. It's been good, people. It's been a good week so far. I fucked up my shoulder a bit. But apart from that, everything's going all right. I had to cancel a gig tonight, which is a bit shit because of that. But I shall be back on it at the weekend. So I've had a day kind of lazing around today, people out there. I have been watching fucking just streaming movies like a motherfucker. I know. Or not, depending on if you can get in trouble with that or not. I discussed this on the last podcast. I have no idea. Whether you can get in trouble for that, streaming things these days. As long as you're paying for it, I think it's fine. Let's leave that open, shall we? Let's leave that. What I did watch, I have watched the Joker movie. If you haven't seen that, it's fucking amazing. Fucking loved it. I know people are out there going like, hey man, it's a little bit slow for me. I like a little bit more action than that. It's fucking art, people, innit? It shows the fucking progression from being a fucking stand-up. That's the way I'm going to go out, I tell you. That's the way my stand-up career is going to go. I can just see that. Just fucking executing people from the stage. If you haven't seen it, there's a bit of a spoiler for you. If you haven't seen it, you should have seen it by now. It's been out of the cinemas ages. I saw a fucking dodgy fucking copy of it online. Like a fucking Handycam. Like an 80s fucking Handycam version. There's a little bit of talking in there, but it weren't too bad. And there's some weird fucking adverts that pop up. God knows what they're for, because they're all in fucking Chinese or Japanese or some sort of ease they're in. That I don't read, but it looked like quite a good thing. I imagine it's like a betting thing. They're trying to get you with, but not that I'm casting aspersions about Chinese or Japanese people that they're trying to rob you, but they might have been. I don't know. If they were trying to rob me, they need to put it in English. That's it, isn't it? It's like all these fucking spam emails you get through in a foreign language. I just assuming you're trying to rob me or steal my details, but I have no idea what specific details you actually want. I don't even know where I've got to click, baby, to be robbed. But if you haven't seen the Joker movie, it's fucking amazing, mate. Mate. I don't know why I said fucking mate there. All right, me old mate. It's fucking amazing. But, yeah, I saw that. That was, it's just so good. It's such a good portrayal. Everybody was saying, like, after Heath Ledger, he sleeps. The heavy sleeper, Heath Ledger, after him, like, nobody could sort of, like, follow the Joker. And I think Jared Leto who did that other one? Like the more punk version of the fucking Joker in whatever it was, Suicide Squad, was it? But the portrayal by Joaquin. Is it Joaquin? Joaquin? Whatever. Anyway, River Phoenix is alive, brother. Whatever his fucking name is. It was fucking amazing. Really, really good. It's meant to be slow. It's meant to be a bit slow. It's meant to be pedestrian and takes you through. He's not just going to fucking... one thing happens to him and then he suddenly just goes fucking nuts as the Joker. But it's just like a gradual sort of... quite a slow story. But it's just a fucking descent into mental fucking illness. After he was a stand-up comedian as well. There's a few people out there, no doubt, going to be going, hey man, I'm totally like the Joker, like that's the way I'm going to go, like because I've got like these mental health problems, and I don't know. I don't fucking know. Even though I've just said like I'd fucking do it. That's the way my career's going to go. I think that could be it. But I thoroughly recommend the film. There's some fucking brilliant moments in it. Absolutely brilliant moments. One of them completely ruined by the talking on the copy I saw. So I'm going to have to fucking see it again. So I watched that, and then as if it wasn't... It's a fucking head fuck, that film. It's just a fucking... You don't want to watch it when you fucking got too much to think about, or you got a lot running through your fucking mind. Because you're like, yeah, maybe I'm like the Joker. Maybe if I started fucking getting on talk shows and fucking executing people, that'd be fucking amazing. Yeah. So just painting my fucking face white all day, sitting on the sofa, just talking to myself. That could be it. I don't know. He got on TV, didn't he? But let's have a bit of tea. Hang on. There we go. Sorry, I was getting a bit dry. It's tea every fucking episode. Sorry about that. So I watched that. I watched the fucking Joker that I would thoroughly recommend, and I watched the second part of It. Part 2, It. Which I don't know whether it's... it was a two-part, obviously, but I don't know. There was one point, I swear Stephen King's in it. I don't know. There's a geezer who looks like Stephen King in it, who's working behind the fucking counter of a shop or something. And I don't know whether he's in it or not, and I haven't fucking Googled it. You can tell me that, people, but I'm sure it's him. I'm absolutely positive it's him. But that's fucking... I don't know, man. I thought the portrayal before... who was it? Curry, fucking... Was it Curry? Somebody Curry? I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, fucking Tim Curry. Yeah, I was right. I thought his portrayal of It, or Pennywise, the clown, was fucking great. But whoever plays it in this one, I think it's mainly... A lot of it's CGI. Well, yeah, it would be. Fucking half his head fucking flips open when he eats somebody. So, you know, there's not many actors out there who can do that. It's a very... You were born for this role, flippy head guy. Yeah. So, yeah, there's not many actors who go fucking method and start fucking just cutting into their face and just opening it up like a fucking snake devouring something. That would be just like pretty much one role you could play, or close-ups of Jaws when that ever comes back. But it was fucking great. I really got into that as well. I'm loving I had a fucking dark film day today, man. A dark, bleak fucking film day. Even though it sort of ends quite well. Quite happily. The Joker was just like, it was fantastic, man. It just blew my mind, baby. It's going to be up there with Fight Club, man. I love it. I just love it so much. I love the fucking pacing of it. I love the way the fucking descent into fucking mentalness. Love it all. Love it all. Can't talk highly enough. And I know I've talked to people who were saying, hey man, it's fucking shit. Like, nothing happens until the end. It's fucking shit. Yeah, you just fucking enjoy it. That's it, don't you? You sit there and enjoy it. It's not like fucking... That's what Marvel films have done. They've fucking fucked everything up. Everything subtle in this world, or anything sort of like, you know, that you have to give it a fucking little bit of attention span without explosions every fucking 5 seconds. Marvel's fucked that up for everybody, because now they want fucking, you know, it's more of it's a character piece. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Just fucking enjoy it for what it fucking is. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what else was I going to talk about? Let's have a little bit more tea before I start this next bit. Need the energy. Weird things happening in the comedy world this week in the UK. Yeah, weird things. I won't say too much. What I will comment on is particular things have come to light about a particular act that aren't particularly great. Did I use enough particulars in there? Probably. And, well, they're not particularly great. They're just, like, awful, to be honest. And I don't know, man. I know how I feel about that issue of it, which I won't go into. Because it's fucking, I imagine going to court and stuff like that. I don't know. But what I will comment on, which is a bit strange, that made me feel very uncomfortable, is the sort of like mob justice around that. Whatever the guy's done or whatever he hasn't done, I don't know whether it's been proven yet or not. But it's pretty bleak. Whatever is around that, like it's the fucking, I don't know, man. It's like that's the fucking manic sort of glee that people fucking show with regards to seeing the downfall of somebody. I mean, what he did, or is alleged to have done, is pretty bad. But it's just, I don't know, man. There's something uncomfortable about that sort of mob justice out there that seems to pervade throughout our culture at the moment. I know this is pretty serious stuff. I know. But yeah, it's just that's the fucking world we live in, people. I thought we'd become a little bit more evolved than that, but clearly not. Clearly that is not the case. We're no better evolved than the fucking witch hunts of years ago. We just have slightly better technology than they did. But we've still got that ingrained in our fucking DNA, people, to see that sort of like manic glee. People fucking posting shit, and was it? I don't know, man. There's a lot of people I know who have been doing that, and people who I respect to a certain degree. People I respect enough to talk to. I don't know about their comedy, but I respect. I don't know. I'm only fucking around. Yeah. It's that whole, I don't know, it just made me feel a bit, it didn't make me feel good, people watching that. I was sent something by somebody. I didn't watch it because I think if people, I don't want to see somebody fucking cowering away and horrible things being said about them, really, by a sort of group of vigilantes or whatever. I know they don't call themselves that, but yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a very, very strange situation to be on the outside looking into all of that and seeing that sort of the hatred and the I don't know. And the jokes about it and people joking about it. And I know you can joke about anything on that, but really, is it worth a fucking shit pun? I don't know. Is it worth a fucking shit pun just to not, and I know why people do it. People do it because they want to, a lot of the time want to present themselves as good people. And they are probably good people who are doing it, but there's something about that fucking mob. And it's like a fucking pack of dogs, man, on a fucking, I don't know. I imagine if he did something wrong, he's going to get his justice anyway. But I don't think it needs that as well, particularly when he's got, like family and things like that. With all of that jumping on it, and it's just going to run on and on and on and on. I imagine. I noticed a few posts have been deleted today, so maybe it was just that instant sort of like thing, and then people thought better of it and deleted it. But yeah, it's there's something wrong with our society, man. Where somebody's life being totally destroyed for whatever they did or didn't do, and people finding glee in that. It's just, I I don't know, man. I know I brought down the mood of the podcast a little bit, but there's something fucking wrong with our society, man. Like, you see it on Twitter all the time. People being hounded, people losing their fucking jobs over things they said, or like stupid little jokes or things like that. This is a totally different scenario, by the way, than that. But you see it. There's something about the human spirit where we fucking love that. We love that. Love to see that. And there's something not quite right about it. I don't know, man. It just got to me. It just got to me a little bit. I think, like, that's it. I know this is meant to be a fun podcast, people, but yeah, sometimes like things are serious, and you just, I don't know. I don't know if it was worth a meme. I don't know what the people got out of that by sending that round. You got a couple of likes and that. I don't know, but I imagine they took it down because it was a bit hollow afterwards. I don't know. And then, you know, it's that whole fucking thing, isn't it? About just dogging people and just wanting to, you know, rinse everything. Just fucking, you know, it's essentially like the old, you know, stringing them up in the fucking market square, innit? And I thought we'd moved on from that, people, but clearly we haven't. I don't know. Surely we can be better than that, can't we? Can't we be better than that? Just like maybe not comment on it, maybe just think, oh, fucking hell. You know, that's an awful thing that's happened, and, you know, I'll just take time to go, fucking hell, man. You know, like one of those things, but people seem to need to feel to fuel that in some way and fuel that sort of mob mentality when people get going. There was a couple of voices in there that were reasonable and not apologists or anything like that, but just taking a reasonable stance on it. And I take my hat off to you, man. Yeah. As for watching that shit and that sort of thing, no, thank you, man. It's not my watch somebody's fucking life be destroyed, justifiably or not. I still don't want to see it. You know, it's a fucking horrible fucking thing. Anyway, for fuck's sake, you've said your bit, Ben. So that's what's been going on. I gigged with the guy a few times and that sort of thing. I didn't really know him that well. Well enough to speak to, but I don't know. I don't fucking speak to a lot of people at gigs anyway. And probably even less after this podcast. Yeah, there's certain people I talk to at gigs and certain people I just think, oh, fucking hell, man. Just get through this gig and I don't have to speak to them. I just hang around at the back of gigs looking fucking moody. Hopefully waiting for somebody who walks in that I can share a fucking horrendous joke with about something. But yeah, so that's what's been going on the UK comedy circuit this week. Not great stuff. This happened over the weekend apparently, but yeah, it's not particularly great stuff. But you know, it's not like it's fucking happened before, to be honest. I think there was a geezer a few years ago accused of the same thing. And was hounded out or whatever again. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what are we on? That kind of wraps up my feelings about it, though. There was just something fucking uncomfortable inside me that just didn't sit right. With viewing that whole thing that's still pretty much going on. I think people have calmed down a little bit now, but at the time it was like a fucking pack of dogs. And you know, it's not. I'm not commenting on what the guy's accused of or anything like that. I'm just commenting on. I think we could possibly be better people. I know this is me saying this, people, and I'm about to fucking. make fucking horrendous jokes about fucking news stories in a minute. Yeah, there was a few people who echoed my sentiments a little bit, and not that there's anything wrong. Like, I'll still speak to the guys who were like that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It was an unsavoury situation throughout all of it. It was an unsavoury thing to hear about, and it was a very unsavoury thing to hear about, and a very unsavoury taste in the mouth of what's been going on. But like, hey man, that's what people will say. Hey man, that's how we deal with stuff. We deal with stuff by fucking shit puns about it. That's it. Hey, that's how I say my truth, Ben. I say my truth through shit puns and fucking memes. If you can't deal with that, Ben, yeah, I can't deal with that. Anyway, 21 minutes. Let's have a bit more tea and start the advertising. Right, this week's advertising. We've only got one advert this episode. Not this week's, this episode. We've only got one advert. Unfortunately, I know. Fucking hell, the advertising is drying up for this podcast. I have a feeling there may be more at the weekend. But let's get this done. Okay. Do you enjoy your job? Do you find you have too much fun at work? Are you working 9 till 5 in a great environment but feel something is missing? Well, work-based arsehole robots can supply the passive-aggressive tension needed in every productive workplace. Each of their fully automated life-size robots comes with real-time aggressive processors to create uncomfortable environments and give that authentic work-life experience. Choose from male, Kenbot, or female, Clarebot. Kenbot has an aggressive stance, realistic finger-pointing, a vast vocabulary of swear words, and discreet homophobic and racial slurs. You can also switch him into sexual harassment mode with a simple push of the button on his remote. Please note, batteries for realistic erection only last 2 hours. The Clarebot has a high-pitched voice guaranteed to cause a scene, virtual signaling capabilities, work-based arsehole robots, new rumour-mongering software, and realistic crying capabilities. Just refill her 5-litre water tank each day. Both robots can be fully customised, from completely blanking greetings of good morning to them, to taking offence at something that's not offensive, or storming out but still sitting in full view of everyone if you slightly disagree with them. Scale and tutting modes can be set for up to 24 hours. Read Richard's story. Okay, this is Richard's story. I worked for the same company for 10 years, and it was a real joy. We had so much fun. I wasn't looking forward to retirement at all, as I'd miss it so much. Then someone suggested we contact work-based arsehole robots to see if they could help. We bought a Clarebot because they cost 20% less, and within a week, there was a real change in the office. I was up on a harassment charge for saying she looked nice, and the tension she created has stopped all the joy of working. Every day I leave for work, I feel like shooting myself and my family just to get out of it. That's the way work should feel. For a limited time only, get 10% off at work-based arsehole robots with promo code They're dead, Jesus Christ, they're all dead. I couldn't take it anymore. I killed them all. My beautiful family, I've nothing left. They didn't do anything. I'm sorry. I just couldn't take it another day. I click, bang, thud. That's promo code. They're dead. Jesus Christ, they're all dead. I couldn't take it anymore. I killed them all. My beautiful family, I've nothing left. They didn't do anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just couldn't take it another day. Click, bang, thud. That's all the advertising done for this week, people. Well, this episode, anyway. What are we on? We're on 25 minutes. Okay. Let's have a look at what I've had a little look at in the news this week. For this episode. Now, this is a fucking cracking story, man. It's the headline. Again, I'm sorry for the person out there saying there's a lot of cock-based stories. Hey, as I said before, it's a cock-based show. No, I didn't say that before. As I said before, there's a lot of fucking cock news out there, man. There is. People fucking without a penis is fucking... the news would literally dry up. Anyway, this one. Man had tweezers stuck in his urethra for 4 years. Hello! Doctors have taken part in a delicate operation to remove a foreign object from inside a man's penis. What was it? A pinata? No, it wasn't. It was tweezers, I've already said. The patient, 22... who has not been named, no shit he's not going to be named, claimed he did not suffer any pain since he inserted a pair of tweezers in his urethra 4 years earlier. I'm assuming within that 4 years he's not had sex. I'm just ashamed. If he did, fuck me. It'd come out like the fucking alien's teeth, wouldn't it? Just the fucking snapping of the tweezers. Doctors applied pressure on either side of the penis to keep the 2.7-inch tweezers closed. Fuck me, man. Oh, God, it sounds horrendous. While squeezing them out from the base of the shaft. If they removed them while they were still open, the sharp ends could have damaged the urethra. They've been up there 4 fucking years. Would they not be rusty? I don't know. It doesn't say about that. I want to fucking set them tweezers if they don't rust. Mine are always fucking rusting. It is now known why he inserted the tweezers into his manhood. I don't know. Did he have fucking things to pluck at there? But some... Oh, it is now known, it says. But some men enjoy putting items in their penis while masturbating. Jesus. I've never thought about that. I must admit, I have never thought about inserting anything down my fucking urethra whilst masturbating. The practice is known as sounding. Is it? Fucking, you learn something new every day. There's a little picture there. His shaft was squeezed in order to keep the tweezers closed. We've done that. The procedure was reported urology case reports who said the man visited a clinic in Saudi Arabia. Jesus Christ. Where he revealed his history of inserting metal items in his... Here's a diary of all the metal items I have inserted down my urethra. As well as being linked to sexual gratification, doctors said people do it because they are drunk or have psychiatric issues. No fucking shit. I mean, I've been pissed. I've been pissed in my time and lost my keys. It's always the last place you look, down your urethra, isn't it? Ah, there they are. They often don't present themselves to doctor because of embarrassment. No fucking shit. And only seek help when problems occur. In this case, the patient said he did not suffer any problems with urinating because he likes fucking Catherine Wheels and was found to be in good physical health. The x-ray revealed where the tweezers, showing the closed end, had become embedded in the bulbous urethra at the top. Fuck me. The tweezers were wiggled out while the patient was under general anaesthetic and used a forceps to finish off. The doctors wrote, at the end of the procedure, no urethral catheter was inserted. The patient voided well and went home post-procedure. This is what I mean about doctors' fucking confidentiality. They have none, man. I think I've mentioned it on the podcast before. Like, I used to know a doctor, and there used to be a guy who used to stuff down his urethra. Like things like bits of wire, needles, fucking screws, that sort of thing. And he used to go in the General Hospital in Northampton. And they fucking nicknamed him the Toolbox. There is no fucking confidentiality at all. How the fuck did that get on a website? You're not going to tell anyone, are you? No, not at all. Just typing up. What you doing there? Nothing. Just adding this to my fucking blog. Anyway, go out for the count and we'll get them fucking tweezers out for you. I wonder if he actually kept the tweezers. The patient was recommended to undergo a psychiatric evaluation, but he refused. Should have gone to rehab. He said, no. The patient did not follow up with the outpatient department. No shit, I bet he fucking legged it. As soon as he fucking came round. Woohoo! I've got a bit of space now. Shove something else down there for fucking 4 years. 4 years is too long, isn't it? If you're going to put things down your fucking urethra, fucking 4 years is a little bit too long. That's overdoing it, I think. Anyway, that's the fucking interesting story I've read this week. That was episode 45 of the Ben Briggs podcast. You can like, subscribe, anywhere you find a podcast and anywhere you've listened to this. Give us a review on Apple if you are enjoying this. If not, go fuck yourselves. I'll be back on Saturday. Have a good week, motherfuckers, and I'll speak to you then.